Bleh. Once you are far enough, you vomited on the ground. You let out exhausted, sickening breaths. Blood from your nose was staining the ground red. What is this feeling? Your whole body was hot, scalding almost. You continued to take deep breaths, trying to calm down your nausea. Wayan, Wayan, you heard a familiar voice call. You blinked your eyes a few times, snapping out of your trance. Ah, there you are. You glanced slightly back to see Aaron standing over you. I saw you just run off somewhere. You know you're not allowed to do that. You quickly began to wipe the vomit and blood from your face, but he already noticed. Hey, is something wrong? You look stressed. You shook your head and tried to cover up the mess you made, but failed miserably. Huh? Did you throw up? What happened? Are you okay? He grabbed onto your shoulders. You were facing him and he examined your face. You gulped a bit. The slightly attractive boy is staring at you, dead in the face. But more importantly, why is he so close? You pushed him away slightly in discomfort. Your nose is bleeding too. How hard did Annie hit you? Aaron asked. Oh, he must have saw. Egg, you groaned a bit while rubbing the place Annie hit you. Dang, that hard? Should we get you to a medic or... You shook your head. We really shouldn't be out here, YN. We should probably head back. You shook your head, not wanting to go back. Eh? Why not? You know Shadis is going to scream at us if he notices we left. Although Shadis scared the living crap out of you, you didn't want to go back. You needed a break from sparring for a little while. Aaron studied your features. I know you don't want to go back, but I don't want you to get in trouble. Do you want to try sparring with me today? Aaron's the last person you want to spar with. You shook your head. I just want to watch you spar. He got the message from your face. He smiled and stood up. Then let's go. You hesitantly took his hand and you followed him back to the training grounds. Aaron tried to make you comfortable by talking about other subjects, but you barely shot him a glance. Your mind still drifted to that feeling, that burning, naturally feeling. Could that be your spirit? No, it felt too unnatural. Ryan, are you even listening? Huh? You squeaked a bit. Aaron chuckled. For a girl who can't talk, you sure are a deep thinker. Sometimes I wonder what's going on in that pretty little head of yours. Aaron mumbled the last part, but you could still hear him. Pretty? You felt your face flush in embarrassment as your grip on Aaron's hand loosened a bit. Pretty? Definitely not you. A girl who wears an eye patch and doesn't talk is the least bit attractive. Hey Ryan, I'm gonna give you all I got today. I've been practicing extra hard in order to beat you. Didn't he say this the last time? You already know how that's gonna end. Time skip. After a little break, you sparred with Aaron, but you didn't want to go too hard on him since you wanted to take it easy. Even with you going easy, you still managed to beat him. It later became supper time, which you were actually excited about, since it meant taking your mind off things and focusing on eating. Right now, Aaron and Jean were talking rather loudly about something while Sasha and Connie were asking you questions as you ate. Don't eat so fast, Ryan, you'll choke, Mikasa said in a motherly voice as she wiped the crumbs off your cheek. Thank you, you thought while smiling at her. At this point, Aaron and Jean were yelling at each other, making Mikasa sigh. What are those two fighting about now? She asked quietly while petting your hair. Just then, Jean walked over to you and put his arm around your shoulder and pulled you away from Mikasa. You seriously think a girl like her would end up in the Survey Corps? With strength like that, it would definitely put her on the top 10. Your eyebrows furrowed, which is why she'll be great at the Survey Corps. If you're saying that Ryan is strong enough to defeat anyone, then she'll most likely survive Titans. You don't know that, neither do you. Is all that hay you've been eating going to your head, Horseface? There he goes again, calling him Horseface. Can you please just let me eat, you thought while pinching Jean's cheek to get him off of you? Now that you mention it up close, he really does look like a horse. Jean blushed at your actions and looked away, causing you to pinch his cheeks even more in a teasing manner. Aaron didn't seem to like how close you were getting, and threw Jean's arm off of you before full-on screaming at him. To avoid whatever about to go down, you sat on the other side of Mikasa to avoid the lashes of the two boys. For the rest of the time, when Jean and Aaron were fighting, Mikasa petted your hair while Armin tried to get you to eat more. Everyone you know is going to Survey Corps, but will it be the right choice to go to the MPS instead?